All right, I say shalom, 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 shabbat, shalom, call Banyam Yesharala. Yes, yes, yes. Hallelujah. This Shabbat day. All right, give the Most High praise. Prophecies, give him his just due. All right, and we're gonna jump into it, man. It's a lot to say, talk about, a lot to bring out, but we're gonna do our best to condense it, and to bring it out with a short time. All right, because I want to bring a lot of stuff, show a lot of stuff, but sometimes you just get back down. But we're gonna keep it condensed and precise. All right, so everybody could get a basic understanding of what's going on, prophecies, the times you're living in. And today, my subject of my class is the end of an empire and enduring the end of that empire, because America KK, Babylon the Great, is finally collapsing. It's coming to its end. I don't care if you say, I don't believe that. That's a myth. Oh, you just hate America. You just evil. Sorry, buddy, but it's coming down. And ain't a damn thing you could do to stop the destruction and collapse of Babylon the Great. And you got the perfect candidate in office to bring in your final and last reign of your kingdom. And his name is Teflon Don Trump. Okay? Trump is indicative of America's destruction. He was put there by the Most High to show you devils that's who you are and that's what you're about. Trump represents America, and the concept, the ideology, the culture. All right, that's what Trump represents. That's what America represents. Maybe not all of America, but the majority of America, especially you white devil conservative Republicans. That's in your nature. Like, there's a brother on YouTube. I like listening to him. His name is Amazing Lucas. Oh my God, that's what he says. He said he calls them the lineage of evil. I gotta give it to him, and he's right. You are the lineage of evil, and you're showing to the world and to your own people that you are a lineage of evil. And you're not hiding what you're doing. You're a neo-Nazi fascist regime. Okay, this is a totalitarian system. And it's been prophesied that America will become a fascist regime. I don't care how much you protest. You could go out there and protest in 50 states. You're not going to stop what's coming to America, because it has to show you that that's the nature of you devils, a lineage of evil. And the Most High prophecy is going to stand. I got to say this to all you people that keep pushing the crap that, the Bible was written by the white man. Constantine created Christianity. First of all, Constantine wasn't a white man. That's another thing you have to get over. He was a wicked black man. Yes, he was. Okay. He was persecuting his people, and he did not create Christianity. He became converted to Christianity. Christianity was out there before he became a Christian. Okay. So he didn't create Christianity. Okay. The concept of Christianity came from the disciples. All right. But it became corrupted when it got to Europe. You understand? All right. So Constantine was not a white man. The three rulers that ruled with him, Maximus, Valerius, were all black men. From the beginning of the 1st century AD, Rome was taken over by black emperors. Okay. You had at least 7 black emperors that took over and ruled the Roman Empire from the latter part of the 1st century all the way up until the 4th century going on. Okay? Okay? One of the most famous of them was Septimius Severus. Okay? And then after him, you had other black emperors that ruled. Okay? You had another black emperor. His name was Marcus, not Aurelius. So he was one of them. But there's another one named Marcus Melanimus. Okay? And when right after him, like maybe about 80 years after, Constantine came into power. So how could Constantine have been a white man if you had those black emperors that took over the Roman Empire? You see, but people push these things to have people turn away from the Bible. The concept of the Bible is not a white man's origin. The only thing the white man did, okay, he was able to have the Bible published and translated into English in a worldwide massive level, okay? And maybe he might have insert certain things, but he's not the originator or the writer of the Bible, okay? And a lot of you people, they push that crap to have people deter from reading the Bible and from seeking the truth. And you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay dearly for that crap unless you don't repent, okay? The Bible itself is an entire book written by black men, prophets, apostles, inspired by the Most High. All the prophets, all the disciples, the scribes, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the rulers, the kings were all Israelites that compiled this Bible. And then you'll try to tell you, oh, the Greeks came up and wrote the Bible. First of all, when you go back to the 3rd century BC, during the period called the Hellenistic period, okay, it was called, when it was translated into the Greek, it was called, I lost my thought. It was called, the 70 books was called the Septuagint. The Septuagint was translated by Israelite scribe, priests, scholars during that time period. Okay, it wasn't white Greek men that translated that, and you're gonna pay for that. You people that pushing that crap. These were Israelites that was during that time period of the Greek Empire that translated the Septuagint from the Hebrew to the Greek for the Greek-speaking Hebrew Israelites throughout the Hellenistic world. And you people gonna pay for these lies that you put out there, man. Okay? And you gotta repent from putting out these lies. Like I said before, Constantine was not a white man, and he did not create Christianity. That's another lie you put out there. Okay? So let me jump into my class. But Yehuda, we gotta show this video. Fair use, fair use. It's a short video, maybe about maybe 2 minutes. It's about Teflon Don Trump, to show you the mindset of how he thinks about the people, especially those on the left. He calls the people on the left every derogatory name. And you left progressive liberals, Democrats, you're going to have to fight. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have to grab your weapon and defend yourself, because if you sit back and talk, or you just going to protest and wait for 2028 voting process, you're in for a rude awakening. Teflon Don is not leaving office. No, none of his administration, or what you call a regime. They're in for the long run. They dug in. You see what he did, right? He tore down the eastern part of the White House to rebuild it. That's the same thing Hitler did when he came into power. He tore down part of the Reichstag and rebuilt it and made his headquarters. And he died in that bunker when he claimed he committed suicide. So history always repeats itself. And that's the same thing Teflon Don Trump is doing. Okay? And you in for a rude awakening. Teflon Don, Stephen Miller, Voight, and all the people that's behind of him, they're not going no way. They're in to keep this fascist regime in power. And like I said, you left, or you call yourself progressive liberal Democrats, it's time to get ready, baby, because they're not leaving office. And you figure, oh, when we get back the democratic process, ain't no democratic process coming back. Democracy is dead, it's finished, it's kaput. Okay? Fascism is here. A totalitarian regime or authoritarian regime is here now. Okay? So we're going to show you that clip, fair use of that clip, fair use, all right, of Teflon Don. I think it's a F-35 or F-16 fighter jet. And he's wearing the full pilot regalia with a crown on his head. And he's ejecting excrement on the people in the protest, man. That shows you how they feel about you and what they think about you and what they're going to do to you. They're going to crush you. See, and you white people, you're going to experience what we suffered as black people throughout the 60s, the 50s, from the time of Jim Crow, slavery. You're going to see now that your own government don't give a damn about you, that they even throwing shit on you. Shit. Let's go, Yahweh. It's AI, but that's what they think and that's what they want to do. I don't give a damn if he boasted about it. They boasted about it. Right? That is AI generated, but that's the concept and the mindset of Teflon Don and his entire regime. Because when they asked him about it, he didn't apologize or condemn it. He was for it because he said the left are communists, socialists, Marxists. Everything you could think of, he calls the left. So he wants to crush the left and bring in a right-wing conservative value and way of life. And you know what? The left is not going to allow it. That's why Yahweh said, if a kingdom is divided against itself, it cannot stand. And you devils not going to stand. You're going to fight. You're going to war. I don't care what you say. Well, violence is not the means. So yes, violence going to become the mean to the solution. Because when the poor can't eat, the poor can't pay no rent, have no place to live, all his benefits is gone. What is he going to do? No jobs? Teflon Don told the American people, look, the people in Argentina, they're dying. The economy is going bad. So we have to help bail out Argentina. 3 weeks ago, you gave them $30 billion. Now they get another bailout again this coming week in the billions. Taxpayers' money. And your farmers here are mad. Your farmers are mad because Trump is not even giving them no kind of money or no form of support. And your farmers are going broke. The livestock are dying. The crops is being piled up in silos, can't be shipped out. So he's telling your farmers, screw you. Now your farmers who are Republicans, the majority of them white farmers, said, we ain't voting for this. And they're mad now. But that's good for you devils. That's good for you devils. Now you devils seeing what we've been suffering for all these years in America. When we was telling you about it, oh, get off that. Stop criticizing America. You don't like it? Leave it. How you gonna say leave when it's not yours? You stole this, you devils. All right? So now it's time to reap what you have sown. All right? So we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna jump into our class because I got some scripture to bring out. I got stuff, you know what I mean? And I want to show too that in the end of this, the Most High will never forsake his people. Because a lot of our people is going to be affected by this. But you know what the scripture said? It's not your money. It's not your fame. It's not your prosperity that you have here is going to save you. The Most High said, the just is going to live by his faith. That's how you're going to be redeemed out of this thing, man. Okay? The just is going to live by his faith. Okay? Money is not going to redeem you out of this hell that we're in here in America, or what you claim, oh, this is the best country, the best land in the world. We never had it so good. Listen, man, as a nation of people, we're in the worst condition ever that we have ever been. Yes, some of our people have obtained riches and wealth and prosperity, but that's garbage. That's garbage compared to the way that we're going to achieve it in our kingdom. Okay? So, we're going to jump into it. I want to show you something about this empire called America because it's coming to its end. All right? It's about to collapse. And the collapse is going to be inevitable divine judgment. And a lot of white people is going to be mad and angry and crying. They're going to cry to see this thing when it happens. And you know what they're going to find out? It's your political leaders are the one that screwed you over. Your political leaders, your scholars, your historians, and the ruling elites that have run this country behind the scene. America is not a democracy. Don't be fooled by that crap. Okay? This is an oligarchical society ran by ruling elites behind the scene. Okay? Your president is just a puppet figure up there to make you believe it's a democratic society. And you've been falling for that bullcrap for the last 200, over the last 200 years. All right? So, wow, I don't even know what to begin with. You know what? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, the 16th chapter.
The book of Proverbs.
Proverbs, the 16th chapter, right? And we're going to start here from, let's start from the 4th verse.
The book of Proverbs, King James Version of the Bible, chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord Most High have made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So you see that, right? So the Most High made the wicked for a particular purpose. And the wicked, you see, the wicked is serving his purpose right now. He's serving his purpose, and ain't a damn thing nobody could do to stop it. The Democrats, the left, nobody, your protest isn't stopping nothing that Trump is doing. And you want to, but the people voted for Kamala Harris. Your votes really don't mean nothing. It's who the Most High want in power to bring about his plans. Now, don't get me wrong now. I'm not saying I'm for Trump. I love Trump and I agree with it. No. But he had to serve a purpose to show you the nature of the wicked and their intent and how they feel about of society and how they feel about individuals in this earth. They don't give a damn about you, and their agenda is to be wicked and to be a lineage of evil. Read that verse again.
Out of Proverbs 16, verse 4. The Lord Most High have made all things for himself.
See, the Most High have made all things for himself. Everything the Most High made for himself. Go ahead.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Even the wicked for the day of evil. And I got to say, Trump is a wicked, evil character. And he is playing the part for today. That's the role he is playing, along with his administration. Every last one of them. As a matter of fact, I call it a regime. It's not an administration. It's a regime. It's a totalitarian regime. Okay? So they were created to play the part of the wicked. Now, from there, let's go to the book of Job. Job, the 20th chapter.
The book of Job.
I'm going to tell you what you want. We're going to start from Job 20. We're going to start from the 40th verse. Job 20 and 4. Job 20 and 4.
The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short.
See, it might seem like it's been a long time, right? But it's not really a long time. Okay? Because, like I said, well, let me reiterate the fact. Next year, July 4th, 2026, America will be 250 years as a ruling empire. And that's the expiration date of most ruling empires that rule the earth. I had a list of it here. I should bring it out to show you. Most empires, when they reach that 250-year mark, that's the end of their empire. Okay? And America is rapidly approaching that time expiration point. All right? So read that verse again.
It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short.
It's short. Okay, go ahead.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
And this society is a hypocritical society. Everything they do is hypocritical. Okay? And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. All that hypocrisy that they have established and pushed out there is just for a moment. Okay? And the Most High is exposing all of their hypocrisy. Continue.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds.
See, and his excellency is his technology, his military power, his economical power. Though it reached to the heights of the heaven, it have reached an apex. All right? though he reach unto the clouds. Go ahead.
Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
In the end, that's how they're coming down. The same way he threw dung on the people, that's example of how they're coming down, by dung. They're going to fall just like their own dung. Because dung is the lowest form of when a people is brought down to the lowest of all. And to show you how that's true, right? The Most High told Ezekiel the prophet, when he was making an example of what was going to happen to the children of Israel, the Most High told Ezekiel, listen, man, go mix some cake, all right? Mix it up. And when you finish, make it with the dung that came out of men. And the Most High said, that's going to be the end of Israel. As a matter of fact, I should read it to show you, all right? But the Most High said, Ezekiel, go take the dung of men. I said, Most High said, go eat it. Ezekiel was like, what? Eat it? But the Most High was showing that as what? As a symbolic form of when your nation is going to be brought down to the lowest form. All right? Let me get real quick and come back to this. Because the Most High shows some parables and examples of nations. All right? Let's go to Ezekiel. I was in the book of Ezekiel. I think it was Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. No, it was in Ezekiel. Oh man, wow! Oh, I lost that. Oh man. But you know what? I gotta fight it. I gotta get it real quick. Ezekiel 4, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
Ezekiel 4, man.
Yeah. To water. All right. Let me see. Let me get straight to
It's
the
verse
point.
12.
Yeah.
It's verse 12, yeah. 4:12.
Because 4 was showing you from this whole chapter, he was showing you what was going to happen to us as a nation. We were going to fall.
Yeah. It's verse 12.
All right. Okay. So let's start from the 11th verse.
No.
Ezekiel 4 and 11. Then we're going back right to the book of Job.
We're in the book of Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 11. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of an hin. From time to time shalt thou drink, and thou shalt eat it as barley cakes.
So the Most High said you're going to eat it as barley cakes. All right. Go ahead.
And thou shalt bake it with dung.
You're going to bake it with dung. Dung is shit. Okay. Go ahead.
That cometh out of man in their sight.
See, that cometh out of man. See how the Most High was getting graphic with Ezekiel the prophet? All right, go ahead.
And the Lord Most High said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
So the level that we're going to be brought down to, the level of base level. Okay, and that's the level America is coming down to. Go ahead.
Whether I will drive them.
Whether I will drive them, whether he scatter us into the four corners of the earth, as from the transatlantic slavery, the diaspora. Okay, continue. Yes. Yeah. Listen, they were showing you. They were showing you. Yeah. They're showing you on TV. All the food in Costco, they don't sell that crap in Europe. All the stuff they claim to be organic in Costco is pure garbage. The people in Europe don't even buy that from America. Yeah. They got a bread called killer bread. It's a damn killer indeed. It said in Europe they don't eat that garbage. All that stuff in Costco's that the people buy in Costco, that stuff doesn't sell in Europe. Okay? They reject that stuff. Only in America you get the worst of the food, man. Yes, Lab Ryan.
Hundreds of foods that they sell in America, hundreds of them are banned.
Bang across the world. Canada, Europe, everywhere. Only in America you get the worst of the garbage. And they claim, oh, America, God bless America. Yeah, right. You only bless them to rob and steal from you and to achieve economical prowess over everybody else and to keep everybody else in poverty. All right, continue.
Whether I will drive them. Then said I, the Most High, O Lord, I the one Most High power, behold, my soul have not been polluted.
Ezekiel said, yo, I haven't been polluted to eat stuff like that. How you tell me to eat shit? All right, go ahead.
For from my youth up even till now have I not eaten of that which dieth of itself.
He said, not even something that died of itself have I eaten. And that's our abomination to eat anything that died of itself. We're not supposed to do that. Anything that died by itself, we're not even supposed to eat that. But here in America, they feed us that crap. We are holy people to the Most High. We're not supposed to even touch the damn pig, much less to eat them but jerk pork and that crap. Chitlins. And you're up here king with that crap. Jerk pork. You jerking pork. Jerk pork and ackee. You ain't supposed to eat that crap. You can eat the ackee, but not jerk pork, man. And we make it such a big delicacy. I show how we have fallen to such a low level as a people, man. And the most I was showing the example, what happened to us, that's the same thing that's going to happen to America. And Trump, with that AI, show you the perfect example how we drop excrement on the people, man. And that's the level that they're coming down to. Dung. Continue.
Or is torn in pieces, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth. Then he said unto me, lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung.
See, the Most High said, okay, I'm going to make you eat the cow's dung now. Okay? Still dung. Okay? The Most High said, okay, Ezekiel, I'm going to give you cow's dung. Because you know cow only eat grass, but it's still dung. Yeah.
But Most High still showing love. Keep the dung from a brick.
Go ahead.
Then he said unto me, lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem.
See, when to break the staff of bread mean you're going to cut off the agricultural production of food, which means it's going to be a famine. And that's what Trump is doing now to the American farmers. History always repeats itself, man. It comes back in a cycle. Okay? So when the Most High cut off the staff of bread from us, that's what he was doing. He was starting to break us down step by step, slowly by surely, agriculturally, economically, politically. He was breaking our whole entire system down. And that's exactly what he's doing to this beast system here called America. Continue.
And they shall eat bread of weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure.
See, he was diminishing even the water supply by measure. Okay, continue.
And with astonishment, that they may want bread and water, and be astounded one with another, and consume away for their iniquity.
And when you consume away for your iniquity, you're brought down to desolation, to ruin. All right? So that's example of what the Most High said, the wicked shall be brought down to his own dung, to the level of dung. Let's go back to the book of Job. When you will get a chance, you can read that whole other chapter, the 5th chapter too, because the Most High was showing you the diminishing and the destruction of the children of Israel by the Babylonians and by the other empires or kingdom that was going to rule the earth. But mainly against Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, when he came against us. All right? So go back to the book of Job.
You're in the book of Job 20, I'm reading 7 again.
Right.
Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he?
And that's what they're going to say after a while. Where is he? Where is this man that have been oppressing the people of the earth for the last 500 years, I should say, because it began with the Spanish Empire, or what you said from the Portuguese, because eventually the Spanish overcame the Portuguese Empire. So let's say from the Spanish right down to America. Okay, you have the Spanish, the French, the Germans, the British, okay, and all the different European empires right down to America, the last of the Roman Empire. That's what we're down to, America. The last of the beast empire. Okay, so go ahead. So the last 500 years, we have seen oppression upon the people in the earth by the European powers that rule this earth. But within the last 200 years, we saw it coming from the American government or system that have oppressed us as a people. Okay? Since they got their independence from 1776 to this present day, it's 249 years to be exact. And next year will be 250 years of their empire. And it's coming down rapidly. Look how fast time is moving, man. We're in the end of October already. Winter is going to be here in no time. The end of the year is rapidly approaching. Okay? The new moon comes in so fast, the full moon comes up. Like, wow, new moon already. Before you know it, it's a new month. All right? Because the Most High is speeding up the time. He's bringing in the end of an empire and ushering in the beginning of a new empire. Yeah. And that's the great thing about it that we have to see. The Most High is ushering our kingdom. Continue.
Read the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Mm-hmm.
The eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place any more behold him.
Mm-hmm.
His children shall seek to please the poor.
Right? So when it says his children shall seek to please the poor, they come up with different devices or different concepts to try to please the poor. Whether it's economical, whether it's political, they try to seek to please the poor. Okay? So when they kill Martin Luther King, they say, well, you know what? We have to make the civil rights into law to try to seek to make us believe that the system worked for us. Because it was the government that killed Martin Luther King. Okay? Don't get no idea some single white man, a crazy white man just hate black people, went up there and shot King. Don't believe that crap. This was the government of the United States that assassinated and killed Martin Luther King. Okay? Don't make you believe that some white racist white guy no, it doesn't work like that. It takes logistics to assassinate and kill a person like that. You have to know the intel, the whereabouts, where they're gonna be, what time, where, when, how. You have to know the whole scope and the intelligence around where that person is doing and when they're doing, when they're moving. Give me a break with that crap. But yes.
They even had it down to a science where they said anybody that's not wearing a tie on that balcony is the target. Martin Luther King was the only one on the balcony with a tie.
Yeah. So it's an inner circle of the elites of the government. Okay? Ain't no one individual that just get mad one day and just went and shot King because they didn't like him. Okay? Continue.
In the book of Job again, chapter 20, verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods.
Mm-hmm.
His bones are full of the sin of his youth,
Mm-hmm.
which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth.
And wickedness is always sweet in their mouth. All right? Shalom, 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 Akim. Go ahead.
Though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yet his meat is in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of the ops within him.
Right. That's his poison, his nature. All right. Like Amazing Lucas said, the lineage of evil. That's they are. They're a lineage of evil. They can't help being evil. People want to know, but why the white man is like that? Because that's his nature. He's a lineage of evil. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I have come across some white people that meant good and does well. You understand? But the majority on the whole is a lineage of evil, especially if you're a damn Republican conservative. Your nature is evil. Your whole nature is evil. You understand? I see more of the liberal progressive have more of a little more conscience than you Republicans right wing. You bastards are evil from day one. Okay? And you don't hide your evil. Your whole intent is to give to the rich and take away from the poor. And you don't care how the poor survive, but you're going to feel the wrath of the Most High. Okay? You devils. Because that's who's running the whole operation. In all the struggles that black people went through, it was mainly the progressive left-leaning that tried to made attempt to fight for your causes. It's not so much the right Republicans. They were always against you. You understand? Even in slavery. How many of you heard of John Brown? Anybody heard of John Brown? Yeah, you know who was John Brown? He wasn't a Republican conservative. He was what you call more of a progressive liberal white that saw that slavery was unjust. And you know what? He even sacrificed his life to help free some black people in slavery. All right? But the Most High was using him for that purpose. Right. You understand? So I don't get so, but never sure the white man is good now. I know they're gonna say that crap. The white man is not the devil. No, I'm not saying that. Okay? Because people love to twist you what you say. I'm just saying the Most High was using the left-leaning, progressive, liberal type of whites to implement certain movements for us, to free us from the hard bondage of slavery. And you still see that concept today. All right? So that's why their kingdom is divided. That's why they call it the left and the right paradigm. You see what Trump's saying? The left. They're Marxists. They're socialists. We have to destroy them. Okay? And he's going to do it. Because he doesn't like what the left stands for. And the left is going to have to fight for what they call their freedom. I don't like the word freedom because it means free Edom. I don't want a free Edom. Okay? I don't want a freedom. So don't use that word freedom. That word means free Edom. Freedom from what? I don't want them to be free. Right? They're already free. So why am I freedom again for? It's time for them to come down. You understand? So the Most High is going to use the two paradigm shift to divide and bring their kingdom down. The left and the right. Because the right is going to try to stomp out the left. And the left is not going to have no choice but to resist and fight back. Because when you look at it, the war that's coming is going to be against them and against us. But it's going to start with them. Then it's going to bounce back to us. All right? It's going to trickle down. Because the main opposition that they have is the left. The left is the one that's opposing what they're pushing against them. Understand? It's the left, what you call the left progressive liberals that are resisting against the system. When you saw those King protest march, who was out there? The left progressive liberals in all 50 states. It wasn't the right-wing Republicans out there. It was the left-leaning progressive liberals out there protesting against Trump. And he see that they're the problem. So it's going to be a clash. It's coming. All right? So when they clash with them, then they're eventually going to clash against us. Now, the Most High is going to use some of the left to back us and be on our side. Eventually, the left is going to fall. They're going to have no choice but to say, you know what? Our fathers have inherited lies, and they're going to try to cleave unto us. It's going to happen. In every society, you have people turning against their own government and system because of what? Injustices, immorality. When a system becomes corrupt, eventually everybody sees it. All right? Injustice doesn't fall for black people only. It falls on all levels of society of people. Okay? When over in those different countries, we've seen over in Sri Lanka, there was a civil uprising of the people for a long time. Why was the people uprising? Because it was unjust. They were being oppressed by the government and there were certain military factions. You ever heard there was called Sri Lanka, the Tamil Party. It's a group in Sri Lanka. Look it up. They're real dark-skinned people. Some of them look like us too as a people. And guess what? When you had the Black Lives marching for George Floyd, you had a whole lot of people from Sri Lanka was putting up banners in support of George Floyd. Look them up. The people in Sri Lanka, the Tamil people. Google it and look it up and you'll see the people of Sri Lanka, the Tamil people. They're East Indians, but they're dark-skinned and some of them look just like us too. All right? So injustices around the world, everybody cries out against injustice or against an immoral society or government. All right? So let's go back here to the book of Job.
Yeah. Now, the book of Job, chapter 20, we'll read verse 14 again. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of ops within him.
Yeah, it's the poison within him. That's his nature. He can't help. Like a poisonous snake that has that poison in it, that's how he is. His poison is within him, a lineage of evil. Continue.
He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again.
Right. He has stolen all the riches of the earth, but he's going to vomit those riches back up again. Continue.
Most High power shall cast them out of his belly.
The Most High is going to cast out of his belly. The belly is a metaphor for his system that he has robbed and stolen from everybody around the world. All right? Continue.
He shall suck the poison of ops.
Mm-hmm.
The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
Right. He's not going to see prosperity in the end. That's what Trump want to be figure. We're going back to the golden age of America. No. America is done. There's no golden age coming back. Okay? That's why he's taking all the riches and giving it to the elites. Okay? But in the end of that, they're going to cough it up, man. Okay? It's not for a long period of time. Right now, what they're doing, they're trying to give all the riches and wealth to the elites. Right? It seems like it's going to prosper for a while, but the Most High is going to bust their bubble. And when we read this chapter, the Most High tells you, the Most High said, when they have reached to the point where they think they're going to enjoy all of that for themselves, the Most High is going to do a smackdown on their behind, man. Okay? We're going to read about it. Let's go. Continue.
That which, Job 20, verse 18, that which he labored for shall be restored.
Shall he restore? Read again.
That which he labored for shall be restored.
Shall he
restore?
He's going to restore what he have stolen. Okay? He's figured, oh, I labored for this. No, you don't labor. Everything you have, you're stolen. Okay? Stolen rights from the poor. Okay? And you're going to restore it back. Continue.
And shall not swallow it down.
You're not going to swallow down those riches that you have enjoyed so long. Okay? Continue.
According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein.
He ain't going to rejoice. Okay? Continue.
Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor.
Once you do that, Once you have forsaken and afflicted the poor, you could call it over, buddy. It's over. That's one thing the Most High hate. When you oppress and you have forsaken the poor. That's your mistake. Okay? And they're going to pay for that, man. Yes, the Howard.
And that's been a mistake of many
Empires.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
The clip that when the poor were being oppressed, they gathered up together and they
Muster up and yeah. Once you deprave the poor and you try to just destroy the poor, you have to contend with the Most High. That's the worst thing you could do. You're going to take from the poor to give to the rich, to give to the elite rulers. You in for a rude awakening, man. And the arrogancy of him. He's so friggin' arrogant. I don't like him, man. I can't stand that devil, man. I can't wait to see him in chains, man. Okay, continue.
Because he have violently taken away an house which he polluted not, which he built not upon.
Mm-hmm.
Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly.
He's not going to feel quietness in his belly. Okay? He's not going to feel quietness in his belly because the Most High is going to raise up all forms of problems surrounding them. He's going to raise up China, Russia, and all the other nations. And see what he did with this tariff now? This tariff is going to cripple this country, man. Okay? He's such a stupid, dumb idiot, but he's so arrogant and blinded. He's such a narcissist. He thinks that what he's doing is right. But the tariffs, it's going to cripple this country, man. Okay? And a lot of Caribbean islands that think the tariff's not going to affect them, yes, it is. Yes, it is. So it's time for people to start buckle on and go back to farming the land, baby. Farm that land, because when that tariff hits, brother, it's going to affect a lot of islands in the Caribbean too. Because he already locked off South America with Venezuela. They already got the battleships already there. So what's going to happen? You're going to cut off what? Access and trade from South America and the Caribbean island. Because America has a battleship there because they figure, well, China's going to take possession of it. So they got the military troops and the naval vessels already out there in Venezuela. They said the next move now is a land invasion of Venezuela. Okay? So they're making their move. Okay? And that's going to affect the Caribbean islands, importing, exporting, shipping, maritime. Okay? It's going to affect it, man. So people talk, but me want to go America. Stay here behind the island, brother, and grow that food, man. Okay? That bull crap. You want to come to America? You're going to find out this is going to be the worst place to be in the last days, man. Okay? This is going to be the worst place to be because, watch, I'm telling you, ain't no fruit trees around here. You driving for miles and miles and miles in the turnpike. You don't see not one fruit tree, man. Not one friggin' fruit tree, man. Yeah.
And guess where they are? In the cemeteries they planted fruit.
Sure, yeah.
And of course, you can't touch
No.
them. But there is, it's someplace in, they were talking about this man who recently built a whole bunch of fruit trees where he welcomes the public.
Mhm.
And he says you could see the trees are always empty because the people come.
Yeah.
But I thought that was crazy.
Yeah. It's no fruit trees, man. No fruit trees, man. In the islands, you could get fruit trees any and anywhere. Public land, private land, and you could eat. You driving in New Jersey Turnpike for 2 hours. All you see is trees, but no fruits. You're going down south and going down 85, 95. You drive for 4 hours. No friggin' fruit trees, man. You got to go buy everything from the store. Okay? So it was set up that way. It was designed that way, man, to keep the people in control. Okay? And you're going to find out farming the land is one of the most vital aspects to your survival, man. Okay? Your agriculture is the way you're going to survive, man. And they set up this system in a way that will keep you under control. All right? People understand, man, the dynamics of certain things, man. All right. So it's very, very vital and important that people learn to farm, man. Go back to farming in the islands, man. That was one of the biggest things in the islands, farming the land. Okay. When you see Jamaica and all the other islands, man, how they farm, man, they have to go back and stay with that, man. Because when this tariffs really hit, maritime shipment and navigational importing and exporting is going to cut off a lot of these different places throughout the Caribbean island. Yes, Yehuda.
Even if you
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right.
need to know that because some of these parking lots,
Yeah.
you grow vegetables and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, it's very important, man, because the system is set up to keep you in the matrix. All right, to have you as a capital, as a consumer. All right, and that's how they make their profit. And the elites, there's some evil, evil, evil bastards, man. And that's why the Most High is going to destroy them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was raised up in Nanuet, and we used to have orchards of
Trees, yeah.
and fields of strawberries.
Yeah.
So when they would feed us stuff we didn't want to eat,
Right.
we would head out to those
Right.
trees and get the apples
Right.
and strawberries. Now they've done away with
that.
all that.
Yeah.
They build houses.
Says-
there. All that is
Yeah. And put up these fake friggin' trees, man. That's why the only place you could get the abundance of food organically grown in New York is where? Upstate and Long Island. When you go to Long Island, there's a whole farmer's market out there in Long Island. You understand? But they don't have that in the city, man. They want you to have you go into the supermarket to control you, man. Okay? Because when I first came here, I was driving on the turnpike. I was like, I'm looking like, where's the fruit trees? No apple, no peach. It's amazing, man. You driving for 2 hours on the friggin' turnpike. There's no fruit trees, man. That's amazing, man.
Especially down there.
Oh, and down south too is the same thing too. All you see is the marigold trees and different trees, the fir tree, but no fruit trees, man. I'm saying the birds don't even drop the seeds. The birds ain't dropping no seeds around the turnpikes. Like what the hell, man? That's crazy, man. Yeah. Right? It's something. This system is set up in a way, man, to really oppress people, man. You know? Yes, Judah.
And the government had even bought up the farmers' land,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think maybe, I'm just assuming, perhaps that's why the birds don't even go there because the stuff they eat will probably kill them.
It's GMO, yeah, it's garbage. You know? So continue.
Hold on.
Read 20 again.
Yep, in the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desires.
See that? He's not going to say what he's desiring. His desire is to give everything to the ruling elites and the rich and to let the poor suffer. Because when you cut in benefits, Social Security, 401k, SNAP, Medicaid, people's insurance, and you tell them, so what? That's showing you they don't give a damn about you. And they want to give it to the ruling elites. Trump told the press, I wish I could pull up that clip where he told the press, Argentina is dying. They need us. I was like, is this dude for real? 3 weeks ago, they got $30 billion money bailout. And they get another bailout again. And then the farmers here are crying out. And the farmers saying, but what about us? We voted for you. We're not getting a bailout. So he's going to take Argentina beef now and ship it to America. All right? He's saying, buy Argentina beef to help bring back their economy. So what are the American farmers going to do? That's crazy. I should go find a video you had up. Look up on Google, and anybody could find. See if they could find Trump was making a speech about Argentina, how they're dying, they need our support, and he was going to bail them out again. And the American, and you had even what's her name? What's that white woman? Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene was even complaining about that. She was complaining about it. She was saying, wait a minute. You're going to bail out Argentina? You're not making America first? But you're going to bail out Argentina and the American farmers are here? Oh, man, you could see the revolution coming, man. You could see it. Anybody pull it up? Anybody found it? And Marjorie Greene was complaining about it too. She was talking about it. Anybody find it? Just pull it up and then I want to show it in that video. I want to show you. It's ridiculous, man. Now how they have even forsaken their own American Republican farmers. You found it? Think you got it? When you get it, just pull it up, Howard. I want to show that real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I think we found it, right? Yeah. Give us a minute. All right. Let me just pull up real quick. 5 days ago? I thought it was recent, more recent. 5 days ago?
That's why I said there ago.
A day ago, because I saw when Marjorie Greene was complaining about it too. Marjorie Taylor Greene. The same one? Yeah. Right.
Yeah, ready then.
And he was saying, Argentina is dying. They need us. They need our support. I was like, check this out, man. They got $30 billion 3 weeks ago. And they're getting another bailout again, man. And you can't get no bailout here for nothing. All right? Showing you how unjust and evil they are, man. All right, give us a minute. I'm pulling it up real quick. And we'll show you what Teflon Don is talking about. We got it right? All right, let's see.
Yeah, that's the one. You don't know what you're talking about.
Give us 1 minute. We're going to pull it up. And we'll get back to the scriptures because I got a lot of scriptures to bring out too. All right. Basically, I want to show you how we're going to endure through this hard, perilous time that's coming. All right. We're about to pull it up and let's see. Let's see. And look at his arrogant face. Look at him. Arrogant, evil. But he's doing his job. That's his job. He was set up to do that. They chose the right candidate for that position.
What do you have to say to U.S. farmers who feel that the
Put some more
deal
volume?
is
Yeah.
benefiting Argentina more than it is them, as
Look,
they are
Argentina's fighting for its life, young lady. You don't know anything about it. They're fighting for their life. Nothing's benefiting Argentina. They're fighting for their life. You understand what that means? They have no money. They have no anything. They're fighting so hard to survive. If I can help them survive in a free world, I happen to like the president of Argentina. I think he's trying to do the best he can. But don't make it sound like they're doing great. They are dying. All right? They're dying.
What do you mean by beef deal, sir?
We would buy some beef from Argentina. If we do that, that will bring our beef prices down.
Yeah, you see, that's total disrespect for the American people, but that's good for them. That's good for them. They voted for that. They wanted that. All right? And he stared them to their face. You don't know what you're talking about. The people are dying. So the people here in America is not dying too? That shows the arrogancy, man, and the pride. You see, but the Most High put that spirit in him. The Most High said, they have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Egypt, causing them to err in every work thereof. Everything that they're doing, that's the perverse spirit because of their arrogancy and their hatred against the Most High. Let's continue reading on.
The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High Omnipotent Power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
See it? In the fullness of his sufficiency. What is that telling you right there? What does that mean? When it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency. when he's about to think that everything is going good, he got everything good, got it done packed. We got all the riches. We got our new world order. We got the beast system. We got the 666 implemented. We got martial law enforced. We got the poor under our feet. All right? When he think everything is good for him now, where he could sit back, kick back, and enjoy. All right? Read that verse again from the top.
Yep. This is from the top of Job 20, verse 23. When he is
No,
about
22. You read no 20. You skipped.
Yeah, I read 20.
Oh,
no, I did not.
you-
You're right. Yes, sir.
You
Pardon.
skip a whole lot.
Yeah, pardon me. Reading out the book of
Read 21.
Job,
Yeah.
Job 20, 21. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods.
And when he look for his goods means what? His goods is what? You see how he set up the tariff? That's going to affect him too. Nobody's going to buy their goods no more. And that goes right into Revelation, the 18th chapter. All right? The people is not going to buy their goods no more. They're going to stand far off. And they're going to see the smoke of her burning. They're going to be weeping for this baby, man. Okay? Go ahead.
In the fullness of his sufficiency,
See, in the fullness of his sufficiency, go ahead.
he shall be in straits.
He's going to be in straits. Straits mean what? Straits mean problems. Every problem in every which way, every corner is going to be problems. Okay, go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Every hand of the wicked is going to come upon him from every direction. From China, from Japan, from all his allies going to turn against him. Okay, from Russia, it's going to come against him hard. Okay, continue.
When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High exclusive power shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
See, when he's about to fill his belly is full. Oh, we're doing good now. Yes, we've made it. Okay, and you know Trump, we've made it. You know he's arrogant. Put on the crown in his head. Okay, go ahead.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
The Most High is going to rain upon them while they're enjoying what they have raped, robbed, murdered, and stolen from the people. Okay, the Most High is going to rain upon them. Like you said, I'm going to rain upon your parade. That's what the Most High is going to do. Go ahead.
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
And that bow of steel is going to strike him through, man. Okay, go ahead.
It is drawn and coming out of the body, yea, the glittering sword coming out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
And terrors is going to be upon him, man. Okay, go ahead.
All darkness shall be hid in his secret places.
And that's what's coming upon them. Okay, continue.
A fire not blown shall consume him. He shall go ill with, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
And his tabernacle means his rulership, his kingdom, or his administration. All right, continue.
The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
And the earth shall rise against him. The earth itself, the people in the earth, and nature itself is rising up against him. The sun is rising up against him because he's the only foreign people to the sun. Everybody else is indigenous to the sun except in this man. Okay, continue.
The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High power.
And who is this coming from? From the Most High. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High. Go ahead.
And the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High power.
Okay, now go over here now to Job 21. Job 21 and 29.
Right, book of Job, chapter 21, verse 29. Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
That's why Trump was put in office. He's reserved to the day of destruction because Trump is indicative of America's true intents. All right? Trump represents what most Americans believe and think. And he's the only one that had the nuts to come out and say it publicly and then get elected. Somebody else couldn't say those things and get elected. The man said, I could go down on Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and still not go to jail. And he's right. The man had what, 33 conviction felony, and they go to jail?
Teflon.
Teflon Don, man. I call him, that's why I gave him the name Teflon Don. And he is a Teflon Don until the Most High break him down. Okay? Because the Supreme Court supports him, backs him. All right? All the branches of government have no power against him. The judicial, the executive, the legislative, they have no power against him. You're protesting, that doesn't mean nothing. Because look at this. The man have established a budget for the ICE department bigger than the military.
Wow.
What is that telling you? How are you going to give a budget bigger for an immigration department more than your military? What is that showing you? He's going to use that ICE department to go against the military. A Gestapo regime to come against the people. That's what it is. And the majority of those people in ICE are who? Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, Klan members, different neo-Nazi white Republican hate groups. That's what they are. Yes.
The ones that created
The raid January 6th. That's who they are. Given the green light to become law enforcement, ICE agents. All right? ICE agents are arresting police officers. Imagine that. Imagine that, man. I sprayed them with pepper spray. Could you believe this, man? And they're showing you what they're doing. They're not hiding what they're doing, man. All right? Continue.
They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath.
Mm-hmm.
Who shall declare his way to his face? And who shall repay him what he hath done?
Mm-hmm.
Yet shall he be brought to the grave, and shall remain in the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
The clods of the valley shall be sweet unto him, and every man shall draw after him, as there are innumerable before him. How then comfort ye me in vain, seeing in your answers there remaineth falsehood?
Okay, go to Isaiah 19.
In the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 14.
No,
The
no,
Lord-
no.
No, my bad.
I'm starting from
Slow down. What? You was wrong.
all right, we're gonna start here from Isaiah 19. Read the first verse.
Yep. That book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 1.
Now, when you read this here, a person that's unlearned, that doesn't understand the Bible, they will actually think this is verbatimly speaking about Egypt. Yes, in one aspect, but in the metaphorical and the symbolical analogy, it's speaking about present day America. Because America is also referred to spiritual Egypt. All right? So you could say it's twofold. All right? Because these things did happen to Egypt when they were starting to decline and they became so corrupt. So the Most High is showing you what happens to an empire, a government, or a society when it becomes corrupt and it becomes evil, especially against the Most High and against the citizens of the country. All right? So read Isaiah 19 and 1.
Read the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt.
So we all know what's a burden, right? A burden is something heavy that you can't carry or hold. Okay? When something is too heavy, you drop it. You let it drop. If you pick up this thing and it's too heavy, you're like, oh, sure, I can't. You drop it. You're not going to carry it. And if you do carry it, you're going to be, oh, help me, help me. That's when it becomes a burden. So America is a burden now. Okay? All right? So continue.
Behold, the Lord Most High rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt.
So he's going to ride in a swift cloud and he's going to come into Egypt to take down Egypt. Go ahead.
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Mhm.
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
And we're starting to see now the heart of Egypt is melting. It's melting. The people is crying out. They're frustrated. They're angry. ISIS terrorizing the people. And guess what? ISIS not, I show you how diabolical they are, right? ISIS not going after the people that's really committing the hardcore crimes or the real hardcore gangs that's committing violence. They're going after people that's working jobs, that's trying to survive. How are you going to go and arrest people that's trying to survive just to eat, to feed their family, and ship them back to somewhere else? You're not seeing them going after the hardened criminals. They're not doing that. But they're going where? In different places and jobs, arresting people. You understand? They're dragging people, kicking people, tossing them down. They show that they drag this blind man. They're dragging him. And the blind man stepped up their hand and he hit his head on the concrete. Bam! And they just keep dragging him to the back, man. Okay? They're doing some evil, man. Yeah.
They like they're stationed in all these government agencies where they know people have to go at certain times, like the immigration place
yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
Manhattan. They're waiting
out there.
People when they come out the courtroom
and grab them up. And they don't have no search warrants or nothing. They just want to raid it. Like one woman could say, one woman, I think she was a Guyanese, she cursed the hell out of them, boy. Y'all should have seen that. Yeah, she cursed the hell out of them, boy. She said, take off your mask, where you're hiding. And she said, oh, let me get you.
I hit hard.
I hit hard. You want to hit me? You want to hit me? You want to hit me? I hit hard. I hit hard. She was cursing the hell out of them, boy. She was cursing them. She said, yeah, and show Trump that too. Show Trump that too. You're racist. So I rinse you out. She said, you come in, I rinse you out. She said, I rinse you out. Me, she'll stab him up. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
Right. Yeah. Man, she was cursing. I wish you could put it. She was cursing the hell out of them. She was mad, boy. And he was up there. You want to get arrested? You want to get arrested? You want to get arrested? Yeah, she cursed the hell out of them, man. But people are fed up. They're frustrated. They ain't going to take the bull crap, man. You understand? Because it's a natural thing. If you push a dog up in a corner and a dog can't escape or get away, what are you going to do? That dog going to growl. He going to put his teeth out. A rat, anything. They're going to defend themselves. So that's what they're doing to the people. And they're going to drive the people to the point where everybody's going to say, I've had it. I'm not going to take it. And that's what it's going to come down to. That civil war, that is coming. Okay? And when people get frustrated, they can't feed their family. They ain't got no food. What do you think they're going to do? Just sit back there and say, oh. But that's why the Most High said the just is going to live by the faith. That's why we're going to have to depend on the Most High. Because it's the Most High says it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. But what did it say in the end? But he shall be delivered out of it. We have a way out. Okay? Now, if you have your peace, you keep your weapons. I don't want to tell nobody get rid of your guns. You keep your damn gun. You keep your peace, brother. Any food up in your house, talk about he got masks on and he identifying yourself, you have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to defend yourself. But don't go out there and say, I'm going to turn the government down. No, don't do that crap. But to defend yourself and your family, you have that right. That's your God-given right. That's your obligation. That you up in your house talking about coming with a damn mask and he identifying who you are. You take his behind out. Okay? Nobody else is going to go up in your place and do crap to you like that. That's yours. You pay your property tax rate. You pay rent. You pay your mortgage. They ain't paying for it. You can't go up and do it to their crap. So you have that right to defend yourself. But I'm not saying to go out there and take down the government now. But you have a right to have your weapon, bro. Okay? You keep that baby oil and you keep it ready. Okay? Whether for domestic or foreign. Even for a simple nigger too. That you're up in your house. Talking about, I come to raid your house. Because when it comes down to it, it's going to be some of your own people that's going to do that bull crap. You understand? So you have your stuff, you keep it, brother. Don't give it up to them. Oh no, I'm peace. I'm a peace of peace. Ain't no peace, brother. Scripture, there's no peace. Okay? Yes.
In my building, they got the young crack dealers that, so when the police do their raids, they'll run to somebody's door and run to my door.
Right.
Yo, brother, man is after me. Can you put me up? I said, bro, you shouldn't sold this shit. There ain't no salvation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're trying to romp in your house and crap like that too. Understand? And our people, they try to find the weakest prey that they could find. You understand? They ain't gonna go against the true oppressor. They're gonna try to go against you. You understand? So if you have your stuff, you keep it for your protection and your household, your family. Don't give it up. You understand? But don't go out there and say, I'm going to take down the U.S. government. That's the worst mistake you could do. But you have a right to defend yourself. All right? So continue.
Read the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Most High rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I, the Most High, will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
And that's going to happen. That's what's coming to America. He's going to set them against himself. The left against the right against the left. Because that's what Trump wanted to do. He want to crush what he calls the left. He calls them socialists, Marxists. He said they're destroying America. And he doesn't hold no punches about that. And that's the way they feel. Okay? Right? Continue.
And they shall fight every one against his brother.
See? And they're going to fight against them. They're going to fight because they're brothers. But they're going to fight. That's what it's going to come down to. When a society starts to decay, that's what happens. Continue.
And everyone against his neighbor. City against city.
And it's going to be city against city. It's going to happen. All right. Continue.
And kingdom against kingdom.
And kingdom against kingdom. All right. Go ahead.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
And that's what we're seeing now. The spirit of Egypt is going to fail in the midst. It's going to fail in the midst thereof. It's failing. Continue.
And I, the Most High, will destroy the counsel thereof.
See, there's no more counsel in America. Trump, he's not taking counsel from. You're supposed to take counsel from the Democrats. He's saying, we don't even want to hear the Democrats. He's just taking it from Stephen Miller, Voight, and all the guys behind the scene. They tell him exactly what to do. Okay, continue. What verse? Verse 3.
Verse 3, yeah. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I, the Most High, will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards.
So they're going to seek to all the satanic powers that they have when they see that their kingdom is going down. And it's one thing nobody likes, to see your empire crumbling. And it's crumbling right in front of your own eyes. And there ain't nothing you could do. No matter what you try to do, it doesn't help. It doesn't work. That's a hard thing to swallow, man. Okay? And that's the same way we felt when we was going down as an empire. The Most High said, sorry. The Most High didn't give a damn. The Most High brought every opposing forces against us to bring us down. All right, go ahead.
And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
And who's that cruel Lord? Know that? You see him right there, Teflon Don. All right, go ahead.
And a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord Adonai, the Lord Most High of hosts.
Okay, now the whole thing is good, but jump down here now to the 11th verse now. The 11th verse.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 11. Surely the princes of Zone are fools.
Meaning the leaders that's helping to run the administration. All right, go ahead.
The counsel of the wise counselors of Pharaoh is become brutish.
And they're brutish. Stephen Miller, he's supposed to be a so-called Jew, but he's doing exactly what Hitler was doing. He's doing the exact same thing that Hitler was doing, and he's supposed to be a so-called Jew. All right, go ahead.
How say you unto Pharaoh, I am the son of the wise, the son of ancient kings? Where are they? Where are thy wise men?
Where are the wise men now in America? They're losing it. All right, continue.
And let them tell thee now, and let them know that the Lord Most High of hosts has proposed upon Egypt.
See what the Most High proposed upon Egypt? This is the Most High's doing. Since they have been so evil, now the Most High said, now I'm proposing this against you now. This is my judgment against you. All right? Go ahead.
The princes of Zon are become fools. The princes of Noth are deceived.
The leaders are deceived. All right? Go ahead.
They have also seduced Egypt. And they that are even they that are the stay of the tribes thereof.
So they're supposed to be the backing and the support and the foundation of the country. They don't have it to keep the country intact. Okay, go ahead.
The Lord Most High have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
And that's what the Most High is doing right now. He has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of this country. Okay, go ahead.
And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt.
And that's coming very soon. It's going to be a high rate of unemployment. Okay, that's coming very soon. I'm a victim of that too. All right. And that's coming. It's going to come in a large level, man. All right. You see all those federal workers that haven't got paid? It's a whole lot of federal workers that haven't got paid in over 3 weeks now. The government's still shut down. Okay. Okay. It's a lot of people. All right. But the Most High got our back. Never give up on the Most High. And we're going to show you about that, man. The Most High got a plan for us. He has a plan for this country, but he has a plan for us. All right. Continue.
Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail.
Who's the head? Then Edom, Esau, they're the head right now. And who's the tail? We're the tail. All right, go ahead.
Which the head or the tail, branch or rush may do.
So even they are losing their jobs too on a high level. Farmers going to lose it. The truckers, okay? A lot of big businesses is going to go belly up. You notice you don't see no more Rite Aids, right? You don't see not one Rite Aid no more in the hood. Nowhere. All the Rite Aid have been shut down. The one right here and Broadway and been shut down. And Halsey shut down. All the Rite Aids everywhere, all over New York City, have been shut down. Okay. Now, when you see the big businesses doing that, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. They pull out and they grab all their assets and their money and told the workers, go collect unemployment. That's it. But they know what's coming. Okay? And that's just the start to a lot more big businesses and that's going to go belly up. All right? Yeah, Judah.
Yeah, and then we're all in people out of work. Unemployment can't cover that.
It's gonna be overwhelmed. You understand? And that's the purpose of it. The purpose why they're doing it is to bring in what? The mark of the beast system. That's the whole purpose. So when the people are down and out and they have no choice, they could say, yes, they're gonna accept it now. They will accept it. And people are gonna accept anything when you can't eat and provide for your family. So they're gonna play upon what? When you're down and out. They say you gotta eat, you gotta accept what I'm gonna give you now. Yes.
Yeah, then, I've read somewhere where it says that when it gets to that point, and you in the street and you won't work, they will lock you up.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's why the Most High is going to intervene and bust their bubble. The Most High going to intervene, and that's why the Most High says he's going to cut the time short. Because if he didn't cut the time short, there will be what? No flesh left to save, but for the elect's sake. See, the Most High, everything is done with timing with the Most High. He's trying to do his plan, but the Most High is going to put a monkey wrench into their plans. They think they got it. This is what we want. And the whole objective is for them to bring in their new world order, for the elites to control everything and have the people in poverty. You understand? To control the masses. Yes.
One more thing, then. You know, like the airport, the towers,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lack of them to direct.
Yeah, the traffic controllers, yeah.
So I'm thinking like pretty soon there'll be no way out or there'll be no way in.
Yeah.
With this place.
And once you have traffic controllers, the plane can't land or take off. Because you need traffic controllers to direct the pilots, you understand, to direct traffic. You understand? And they say that job, not a job, you just get a job at. You have to go through extensive training. Every day you drug tests on that job because you have to be, your faculty and your mindset have to be 100%. You can't be 1 minute, your eyes don't know sleeping. You got to be on point for that job, man. You understand? That's not an easy job, but they pay good. But you go through extensive training, man. You understand? It's a stressful job. You have 1 second, you not even, well, say a second, because sometimes all it takes is 1 second. But you just drift off for 30 seconds and doing something different, you'll cause an entire fleet of planes to just collide and crash. You understand? In just that matter of 30 seconds. You might give the wrong word and say, yeah, you can land. Well, this is Alpha, Bravo, you're clear to take off. And you not be clear to take off and a plane coming in, boom. You understand? So that job is a job, it's a very intense, stressful job. It takes years of training. So when you fire 10 people, you can't replace those 10 workers in 6 months. You understand? And so they know that. So they try to make it stressful for those workers. And when people get stressed and frustrated, what happens? Mistakes. And they call it human error. They love to, human error. They ain't gonna say it's a technical part. It's human error. When I used to work at the airport, the main job, they said most mistakes, 90% of mistakes are human errors, not mechanical. Human errors. And that happens when people are what? Tired, fatigued, stress, overwork. When you overwork. You understand? So that's why I tell you, sometimes in those jobs, they tell you not to get a part-time job because that part-time job will overstress and work you. That's why they pay you so good in those traffic controllers' job. But a lot of people in the airport have 2 jobs because that one job ain't paying no money. Some of the jobs paying like from $15 to $20 an hour. Listen, I was making $22.50. That ain't nothing. After taxes, union dues, car payments, insurance, your rent. Come on, that ain't nothing. $800 a week ain't no money. $850 a week ain't no money. Your rent is what? $1,000. $1,500, right? Yeah. $1,500, $2,000. You understand? Yeah.
No, right quick. So everything is designed for you to keep coming back.
Designed to keep you a damn slave.
So
a high-tech slave. It's to keep you a 21st century slave. But I mean, I'm not a slave. Yes, all of us are friggin' slaves in this setup, man. Modern day, high-tech, sophisticated, robotic slaves, man, for the system. Okay?
And Ben, you can't say you ain't gonna work for the white man. How are you gonna survive? You gotta work for this.
And if you work for yourself, you have to work twice as harder, man. Twice, because you can't take no vacation. If you just start off your own business, you gotta work like hell to bring that thing up, man. And I said, there's nothing wrong in working for yourself, bro. But when you work for yourself, you gotta be on top of that business, and you have to have loyal people that's gonna work for you. If you got people that's gonna rob and steal for you, your business gonna belly up. You understand? And sometimes your own family will do you in, man, when they work for your own business, man. So you have to be careful with that too. You understand? But I remember you could get a job working 30 years and then retire. That's over. That's all. That's done. You're not guaranteed to have a job working 2 years because most of the time the contract is up and you're done. When the contract is up, well, we can't hire you. You have to go to the next company. I've been through that. I've been working at April for 10 years. Okay, the 10 years we had at least 4 companies that came in and took over contracts. So when the contract expired, all right? And so what? But the good thing about it, they allow us to work with the other company when that company came in. When you imagine you got 250 workers, that's a lot of workers, man. Okay, yeah.
Used to be that whoever is the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Now it's
who get the lowest bidder. You have to underbid to get a contract now in JFK now.
I mean,
They ain't paying you jack. So if they have to underbid, you know they ain't gonna pay you no top prevailing wages. And that's what the company I had before did. They underbid the other company that underbidded. I said, what? I said, y'all that greedy? And this was a big company called Doco.
Yeah.
They underbidded from ABM for the contract from JetBlue. You understand? Wow. So let's say the contract was $1 million. They said, well, we'll do it for maybe 190 for less. They went under the $1 million budget. And they get it. So now is whoever take the lowest bid, you get the job. Not the highest bidder. No more. That's over. Showing you America is done, man. It's finished. And it's been happening for the last 5 years consecutively. You understand? You had to underbid to get the contract, man. Cutthroats, man. Then the cleaning crew that was there, they had to underbid. Then the crew that was there had to go and work for that other company. You understand? So I said, dang, what happened? They said, yeah, Francis, we got a new company now. I said, what happened? I said, this contract. They didn't want to uphold the contract. And that's what's going on now with the contract. You understand? So when I left there, I went to this other company, King Delivery, Amazon, for Amazon delivery. So they lost the contract. So all 100 drivers got booted. But they gave you a chance to go to other DSP that's doing delivery for Amazon. All right? So, but these tariffs is going to affect all of those things too.
They're all the same.
Yeah, it's going to affect a lot of these logistic companies that are doing deliveries. Because when the tariffs get backed up or it can't be shipped in, there's no packaging. But Amazon has they capitalize on that system now, Amazon. They have a strong monopoly in it. So what Amazon does, they hire third parties, delivery companies to deliver for them. And it's a whole lot out there too. You understand? Because Amazon is making buku billions, man. They making money. All right? And I think they're hiring too. So, and they have the hiring, and they have different third parties that deliver their packages. Because Amazon alone can't deliver all those packages. Man, when I used to deliver go to Brownsville and different areas, man. You go into the projects, it's a lot of deliveries. You got like 300 packages to deliver, man. It's a lot of packages, man. Something you gotta go up those steps, man. No elevator, man. Like, damn. One day I had to carry a big heavy box. I said, damn, man. I said, look at this crap, man. I had to carry a big heavy box up 8 floors, man. Because the elevator wasn't working, man. I said, look at this crap, man. But hey, the things you gotta do to survive, man. You know? And then with Amazon, they don't want you to just leave the packages there. They want you to deliver them to the customer's door. So one time I had like 100 packages. And the sign said, Amazon delivery, don't leave the packages in the hallway. Take it to the customer door. I said, look at this crap. And I had 32 floors. 32 floors. I delivered to every floor packages, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work, man. Well, the things that slaves got to do to survive, man. But hey, it is what it is, man, you know? Okay.
Delivery, man, you gotta stand there until they. Which one takes the pictures?
You take the pictures, but sometimes they want you for them to sign it or to give a password. And some of you knock in the damn door, You waiting so long. You wait 5 minutes, you kill him 5 minutes of my time. And some people take lots of buzzing the damn door, like, damn, why you ringing the doorbell? And when I got there, I need your password. Give me the password. I already wasted like 5 minutes. I could have been doing other floors, but it is what it is. That's part of the job, you know what I mean? Part of the hell you gotta go through, man.
Exactly.
It's rough, man. You know what I mean? That's why this has to come to an end, brother. Slaving like hell, brother. That's all it is, man. And if you work for yourself, you're still slaving too, man.
That job I had in the airport with flying food.
Yeah.
You got to go up, bring them trucks up to the door of the airplane,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on the weather,
Yeah.
you got stormy weather.
Yeah. It moves. Yeah.
Truck
Yeah.
onto the plane, and the weather's beating down left and right.
Yeah, man.
Okay?
And then you gotta do it. You gotta do it in a certain time. A big plane, like I used to carry the flights, and we had like between the most you had is 45 minutes to do those big planes.
Yeah.
Back and front. You have to cater it. Yeah, in 45 minutes. Because remember, you got the cleaning crew on there. You got everything, everybody work together. So you have to cater it, put on all the drinks, the food. You put them up in bins, the chips, everything. You load up the plane with the beverages, the food, everything. You got to do, and it's a lot of these bins and carts, man. You got to put them in the right place, man. Carry it properly. And you got to do the back and the front. And you got the small planes, you had 20 minutes to do that, front and back. The big planes, you had 45 minutes to do that, man. If you do it within 45 minutes, Francis, why are you late? Why taking you so long? You understand? Because the plane got to pull out.
Right.
They got to load the planes too. If JetBlue ready to load and pull out, and you causing a delay, then that delay falls on them.
The
company got paid for it. They're gonna like, hey, you getting too much delays, and you don't want that. So you got to go in there, boom, boom, knock it out. You know what I mean? Put in all that stuff. It was a good job, but in the winter time, that's the worst part, dealing with all the ice, man. The summertime is a breeze, but the winter time, that's too much cold, all the ice. You working out there in 15 degrees, snow. That's why I had that big jump up suit I used to be wearing when it get real cold. You know what I mean? But your hands, man, and I got tired because my hands, man. That's the only thing I get cold in the winter time. My fingers. I couldn't deal with that cold no more, man. That used to kill me, man. Understand? But my body was always wrong. But my fingers, man, that was a killer. And you have to deal with the ice. So ice up the trays, put them in the bins. Because you have to ice up the bins to put them in the plane, everything too, man. You understand? It's a rough job, man. It's rough. And you're doing like 8 flights a day.
Wow.
8 flights a day. Before we used to do like 12 flights a day. But now for some reason, I don't know, it got slow. The way JetBlue doing it, it's 8 flights a day. You know? It's a lot of work. And you gotta be careful what you're doing too, because for some reason I got fired because all the years I've been there, I made a mistake. When I was coming down with the truck came down for some reason. I don't know. The truck, instead, I know I put the truck in reverse, but for some reason the truck went forward and it hit the plane, man. I didn't even know. So they said, Francis, did you hit the plane? I said, hit the plane? I said, no, I hit no plane. I said, no. They said, so they called me back. They said, right, bring the truck down. We got bring it back. And they want to see, line it up. And they said, yeah, you did touch the plane. I said, what?
Oh, man.
I said, I touched the plane? I said, no. So they said, because I didn't report it, but I didn't even know it hit the plane. So they said, no, you got fired. We can't keep you no more. All right? Yeah, because I was getting tired of it too, man. I was getting tired of it, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? And you got to report, because any touch or dent in the plane, it could affect when the plane takes off. So they said, because I didn't report it, they said, no, we got to axe you. We got to fire you. But they didn't give me my, I got my last pay. They didn't give me my vacation pay or nothing. They said, because I should have put in that I was going to resign for 2 weeks. I said, don't worry. The most I'm going to deal with you bastards. Yeah, the most I'm going to deal with you bastards. So, yeah. No, they said if I had put in my resignation in 2 weeks, I could have gotten all of my vacation pay. So I didn't get none of my vacation pay. I had 8 80 hours of vacation pay. Yeah, so I said, you know what? Hey, I haven't sweated, man. They said I could apply for unemployment, so I left that and went another job. But I said the most I was gonna deal with them, man. You know what I mean? Because I was supposed to get my vacation pay. They said, so I called the union. They said, no, if you put in your resignation in 2 weeks, you'd have gotten it. But because they fire you, you can't get your vacation pay. I said, okay, all right. That's how the system works. I ain't gonna sweat it, you know. Yeah, yep. But it's rough, man. When you gotta work, man. Okay, in the system, man, it's rough. You know, you gotta work hard, man. You gotta work fast. If you a slow worker, man, you can't do that job, man.
They don't care how old you are.
Can't do that job, man. I did it for 10 years at the airport. All right. With different companies too. Flying Food, ABM, Doco. Yeah, man. You know. But I used to like it, but after a while, that cold started getting to my hands, man. I was like, damn, this crap, man. But in the summertime, that's not a problem. Hey, a breeze. You run through that, man. Stack up your truck. It's a lot of work. You have to stack your truck up, man. Everything was already assembled. You get your truck, stack your truck up, load up your truck, man. Head out. Sometime by 5 o'clock in the morning. Head out for the ramp 5:30. You have to be at work at 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm just showing, yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of work. So it's a struggle, man. You know what I mean? I'm just showing, not for me only, but for everybody. You got to endure, man. No matter what comes to you, man, you got to endure this fight. So that's why I want to show you the script. Yeah, Most High got a plan for us, man. We finished reading this in Isaiah 19.
I can read one, read verse 16. Verse 16? That's a good one.
Okay, from there, go to Ecclesiastes, the second chapter. What time is it?
Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiastes?
Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna end the class in a short while. I got a whole lot more to bring out, right? But go to Apocrypha, Ecclesiastes, the second chapter. All right, and start from the top.
The book of Ecclesiastes, book of Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord Adonai, prepare thy soul for temptation.
See, prepare your soul for temptation. Temptation is gonna come at all levels, every which way, upside down, backward, peep-way, sideways. It's gonna come. All right. None of us is impervious to temptation. All right. Continue.
Set thine heart aright and constantly endure.
See, set your heart aright and constantly endure. Go ahead.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Don't make haste in the time of trouble. When trouble comes, don't run from it. Don't run from trouble. And the trouble is what? The adversities that you're going to go through. Losing your jobs, your rent backed up, family against you. Those are the trouble, the adversity, man. Okay? In this walk, you're going to have a lot of adversity. You're going to have troubles. It said, David said in the Psalms, many are the affliction of the poor, but he's going to be delivered out of it. And the Most High does it to see where you're going to stand with him. That's part of making you that perfect vessel for the Most High. Yes.
So I say that it's important that we all here that know this truth. We got to cling together, am right?
We got to cling. We got to stick together. We got to stay together.
When the stuff hit the fan, we got to support each other.
We got to support out. We got to be one another burden.
Bless me.
Yeah, Judah. Yeah.
Bless me now.
And he says, what his name says, and it's like, he won't put a party no more than what you do.
That's right.
So he already know you can bear it.
Right.
You just have to prove it. We know.
You have to go through the test, the final test. It said, men are tested in what? In the furnace of affliction, adversity. You got to put that gold through the fire to prove that goal, to get the best of that goal. And you're going to go through that as a man or a woman to be that perfect vessel for the Most High. And when you go through that, you could share the experience with somebody else to build up their confidence and their faith. All right, continue.
Verse 3 of Ecclesiastes 2, verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Mm-hmm.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Now that's hard to swallow, right? What? I'm gonna take that charge. What? I just get laid off. I'm gonna take that cheerfully. Like what? Your first instinct, like what? Them mother efforts, I've been there for 20 years. I did that. They don't care how hard you work or how long you've been there. When a company ready to let you go, they're going to let you go. You're expendable. So the Most High said, take it cheerfully. Meaning, take it like, you know what? It's going to happen. Shit happens. Plain and simple. All right? Go ahead.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed.
See? And be patient when you change to a lower state. When you brought down to a lower state. And that lower state is when you broke, you ain't got no money, you don't know how you're going to pay your rent. Your damn insurance for your car, they're ready to, insurance company ready to cut you out because that's another damn ripoff too. That's a damn ripoff too. Talking about your insurance, you ain't gonna pay, you're gonna cut you off and you can't drive. Then they take away your rights to drive. That's criminality by the word go, man. Criminals, man.
Yeah, they got another one. The cops with the gun.
Mm-hmm.
You go 5 miles an hour over
With a speed limit,
they giving you
a ticket.
To give you points on their license,
Yeah.
man. Now you gotta go to court and all this other crap.
And then another thing too is this guy a double park because of my block at nighttime. There's no way to park after a certain hour, so you double park. And this bastard 3 times put a ticket on my car. And he came early in the morning. And the street is a wide, it's a narrow street. And he put a ticket. That's over $300 in tickets already. And you know, once you got a amount of tickets in your car, they're coming to boot that damn thing. I said, this mother effer. And so one man I got up, to wait for him to see if he was going to come out. I'm waiting. Man, put 3 friggin' tickets on my car, man. Within the space of a month time, man. I know I was going to say, listen, man, I said, listen, when I get off from work, it's late. There's no way to park on the block. So you have to double park. You understand? And if you go to court to fight it, it ain't going to make no sense. You understand? And if you lose, they're going to make you pay more. So, so I said, this system is just a wicked, evil, oppressive system, man. And I think it's a nigga that do it too. His name says, his last name, it says, I think it's a nigga. I was waiting to see who he was. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it all comes when you're not working too, boy. Everything comes when you argue a job, boy. So that's what the scripture said. Take it cheerfully when you're brought low, man. It don't come when you're doing good. It comes when you're dogging out. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 2 verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire.
See, gold is tried in that fire. You're going to be tried in that fire, man. All right, go ahead.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
So that's what the Most High wants. He wants to be the acceptable and that perfect vessel, man, when he tried us, man. And that's going to give you patience. That's going to make you strong. That's going to build you up. You understand? And that's what the scripture said. All that comes with, it said, with patience, long suffering. I mean, that's what going to build you to that perfect person, man. And a lot of people run from that. A lot of people run from that. No, I can't deal with that. No, it's too stressful. No. People become alcoholic, drug addict, addicted to weed, to cigarette, because they try to run from the adversity and problems that are facing them in life. You understand? So we have not learned as a people how to deal with those different adversity. So we find the easiest way out. Right? Yeah. Yeah. You understand? Right. You understand? And one thing is when your manhood is being fragile and it's being put to the test, man. Especially when you get a family too, and that pressure mounts up, and that's when Satan comes in. Yes. That's when he become your best friend, boy. That's when he's whispering in your ears. Go ahead. Go get that cocaine, man. It's gonna help you ease the problem. And you listen to that whisper, man. And before you know it, you're sniffing the damn table, the whole length of the table, man. You understand? All right? Yeah.
Remember, I thought about Rich Pryor when he said it. He said, "Hey, Rich."
Yeah, yeah. And so yeah,
Whisper to him.
yeah. So and even actors demonstrate the things that Satan whispered to them at church. And what Richard Pryor was showing you was real. Satan comes and whispers in your ear, and he told him, "Go ahead, go get some more, but take it."
They don't understand.
Yeah, you don't understand. You don't understand what you're going through. Nobody watching. You understand? So that's why we have to learn of the Most High, the scriptures, man. That's why the Most High left this thing here for us. And people are trying to tell you the Bible is a white man's book. They're going to pay for that crap, man. You understand? Because the Most High left this here for a comfort to comfort us in the time of trouble. You understand?
Yeah, Ben, this is your cocaine.
This is the true drug here. Because this here have everything to do with what you're going through. But you got to have that faith in the Most High. You can't play the Most High cheap. And then if that's the case, you go talk to the Most High. You tell the Most High, you said this what you're going to do for me, and you're going to do for this for me if I do this. You talk to the Most High. Remember, all the prophets did it, man. You said Most High. You said if we're your people, you said you're not going to forsake us. You asked the Most High, listen, Most High, you said if I do this is what we're going to do for me. I'm asking you, Most High. I'm pleading with you. Help my situation. You got to talk to the Most High. Don't be afraid. Talk to the Most High. I said, plead your cause with the Most High. And I said, go to the Most High, talk to him. Tell him, listen, man. The Most High said, told you, gird up your loins and come before me as a man. That's right. The Most High is our daddy. The Most High got everything for us. Sometimes we're too scared. Like, no, I don't want to ask you that because I might be this. No, you ask the Most High, I ain't got a job. Listen, I'm rock bottom. I need your help. Talk to the Most High. But you got to be obedient to the Most High. You got to be obedient to him. All right? Continue.
Ben,
Yes.
the most important part about, like Judah said, you never put any more on you than you can take. But that's somebody that's obedient.
Right.
Because, anybody not obedient, he'll steamroll.
Yeah, the Most High will add more to their affliction. The Most High said, you ain't learning yet, fool? You ain't learning yet, fool? Okay, take that. Take that. You ain't learning? And the Most High will whip your behind, man. If you one of the worst thing the Most High hate is rebellion. When you keep rebelling. The Most High said rebellion is what? The sin of what? Witchcraft. The Most High hates when you rebel. All right? And being stubborn. Being a damn donkey. And a donkey stubborn as hell. You could whip a donkey snapping, and if a donkey said he ain't moving, you could forget about it. That donkey just go, you understand? I ain't moving. And that's what the Most High compares to a donkey. The Most High said, we like a wild ass. Used to the wilderness, man. The Most High said, the ox knoweth his owner. The ass knows his master's crib, man. But Israel does not consider. Most High compares to the two dumbest animals, an ox and an ass.
Yes.
That's a low level, man. And that's the Most High talking to us because the Most High want to improve us and get us, like the song said, get up off that what?
Dang.
Yeah. The Most High want to make us a better people, man. When the Most High afflict us, it's not because he hates us. He wants us to be that perfect people that he wants us to be. Right. Okay, continue.
Out of the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 6. Believe in him.
See? Go ahead.
And he will help thee.
See? And he will help you. You have to believe the Most High and he will help you. In all the hell that's happening here, the Most High said, the heathens is going to envy us. You know what? Because the Most High is going to look out for us. They're going to like, what the hell? Everything is happening surrounding. We can't good hell. And the niggas are doing good because the Most High is going to look out for us. The Most High said the heathens going to envy you. And ain't a damn thing they could do when they see that. In the midst of this country collapsing and going down, the Most High is going to sustain us. Yes.
Man, you're absolutely right. All the middle class Edomites are now moving into the ghetto.
Yeah, they're moving out.
Normal people are coming there.
Yeah.
And I wonder where they think we're going to go.
I don't know. Just look at it. They just opened a little bar right there. It was a corner store.
Right.
They just open it again, a little bar, and they're doing good. You understand? Because they come to where the money is. We're the commodity. We're the commodity. We're the biggest consumers. All right. All right. Continue.
Order thy way aright and trust in him.
Mm-hmm.
Ye that fear the Lord out of one, wait for his mercy.
See, wait for his mercy. Go ahead.
And go not aside lest ye fall.
Mm-hmm.
Ye that fear the Lord out of one, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
See, and your reward shall not fail. All right. What man or individual can give you, the Most High could give you. All right. Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord out of one, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the generations of old.
See what he's taking you back? He said, look at the generations of old. Go back to your forefathers and foremothers. All right, go ahead.
And see, did ever any trust in the Lord out of one and was confounded?
Was they ever confounded when they trusted in the Most High? Hell no. Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
And was forsaken? No. Go ahead.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord out of one is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth his time of affliction.
Mm-hmm.
Woe be to the fearful hearts
Mm-hmm.
and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted.
You know it's to be faint-hearted?
Not sure.
Yep. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if God's going to do this for me. I don't know if there's a God. People say there's a God. I don't know. People say the Bible is not true. People say the white man wrote the Bible. I don't know. That ain't going to work for you. Either you're hot or you're cold. Okay? It ain't not in and out, well, one day and one day out, next day. No. You got to be. That's fire. Okay? You can't doubt the Most High. Okay? Go ahead.
For he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
Mm-hmm. You see that?
Woe unto you that have lost patience.
Never lose patience in the Most High. The Most High does everything on his timing, not your timing. But you have to be in sync with the Most High's timing. All right, continue.
And what will ye do when the Lord out of one shall visit you?
All right, loose that and get one more. I got a lot more, but I just want to cover this here. This one is very important. All right, let's go to, I want to read a one in Tobit, but I want to read this in Judith. And for the sisters, to straighten the sisters in these last days too. All right, and show you the inspiration of some of our sisters of what they did. All right, because we all could build inspiration from one another. All right, so let's go to the book of Judith, the 9th chapter.
The book of Judith, chapter 9. Start from the top.
Yeah, we're gonna start from the top. Yeah,
We got the book of Judith, chapter 9, verse 1.
that's in the Apocrypha. All right,
Yep, yes, sir. Yes.
everybody know what the Apocrypha is. Everybody should know, right? Sister has one. All right, Judith, chapter 9, verse 1. Start from the top.
Yep. Book of Judith, chapter 9, verse 1. Then Judith fell upon her face and put ashes upon her head
Mm-hmm.
and uncovered the sackcloth wherewith she was clothed.
Mm-hmm.
And
So what is sackcloth? Sackcloth is the clothes that you wear when you're in a low state, when you're mourning, you're fasting, all right, and you're petitioning the Most High.
Like burlap.
Yeah, like burlap, all right. In the island we call it a cocos bag,
Right.
all right, a sack bag, cocos bag, all right. But those are strong, good bags too. All right, you could put anything in that thing, it won't bust or pop. Mm-hmm. Well, what they call it in Trini? Cocos bag too, right? Yeah. In Barbados too, right? Cocos bag, right? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There are two guys that I don't know them, like, 12,
Yeah.
and every one of them,
Yeah.
straw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
About the time that the incense of that evening was offered in Jerusalem, in the house of the Lord, Adonai, Judith cried with a loud voice and said,
Mm-hmm.
O Lord, Adonai, most high power of my father Simon, to whom Simeon, to whom thou gavest a sword to take vengeance of the strangers who loosen the girdle of a maid to defile her, and discovered the thigh of her shame.
So she's going back to the history of what the Canaanites did to the sister Dinah, or the raper. So you see how important history is? I tell you that history is not important. Anybody that tells you that, they want you to be unmindful or forget your history. Even Marcus Garvey said it. A people without the knowledge of its past history is like a tree with what? Without its roots. Even Marcus Garvey, and he said like 100 years back. And Marcus Garvey was a revolutionary brother. He started that trend, boy. Marcus Garvey, little short dude, 5'2", but powerful. Powerful. He went to the Queen of England and said, "We don't bow to you. You bow to us." And they chop his head off, man. They chop his head off. He said, "We don't bow to you. You bow to us." And they didn't like that. Marcus Garvey. All right, go ahead.
And polluted her virginity to her reproach. For thou saidest, it shall not be so. And yet they did so. Wherefore thou gavest their rulers to be slain, so that they dyed their bed in blood, being deceived, and smotest the servants with their lords, and the lords upon their thrones, and hast given their wives for a prey, and their daughters to be captives, and all their spoils to be divided among thy dear children, which were moved with thy zeal, and abhorred the pollution of their blood, and called upon thee for aid. O Most High Power, O my power, hear me also a widow.
So she said she was petitioning to the Most High to hear her prayer. She was pleading to the Most High. All right.
For thou hast wrought not only those things, but also the things which fell out before, and which ensued after. Thou hast thought upon the things which are now, and which are to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, what things thou didst determine were ready at hand, and said, Lo, we are here, for all thy ways are prepared, and thy judgments are in thy foreknowledge.
See, all the Most High judgments are in his foreknowledge. So all the judgment of the Most High have for every kingdom or nation was already in his foreknowledge before he established that kingdom. Even before America was established, the Most High already had the judgment prepared for America. It just had to come when the time was right. All right, go ahead.
For behold, the Syrians are multiplied in their power.
And America could also be compared to the Assyrian in the militaristic power that they had. And the Assyrians were some vicious people when they came against us, man. All right? And remember, Israel feared when the Assyrians came against us. All right? Sennacherib, okay? And all the mighty rulers of the Assyrian. And at one point, Israel feared so much, the Most High said, listen, you're not going to come against the kingdom of Judah. And when he tried it, the Most High sent an angel that killed 185,000 of the Assyrian army. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Talking a lot of mess, a lot of trash, man. Okay. Go ahead.
And the Syrians are multiplied in their power. They are exalted with horse and man. They glory in the strength of their footmen. They trust in shield and spear and bow and sling, and know not that thou art the Lord One that breakest the battles. The Lord One is thy name.
And that's what a lot of people think. Because I have a strong military, we have the greatest military in the world. Who could defeat us? We'll crush anybody. But the scriptures always tells you, and I like this scripture, man. Hold this real quick. Go to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes, the 9th chapter. I love this scripture, man. It shows you, man. I don't care how powerful and how big you are, man. It's not always because of your might and your power, man. Okay, Ecclesiastes 9 and in the Bible, Ecclesiastes, the 9th chapter, and right here, exactly where I'm going.
11.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right here. 11.
That book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 9, verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift.
See, the race is not to the swift. Okay, go ahead.
Nor the battle to the
I
strong.
don't care how strong you. I got the strongest military. We got 100,000, 150,000 men for this battle. There's only 10,000 of you. Yes, the odds seem like, oh my gosh, you're gonna get crushed. All right, go ahead.
Neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to the men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. But time and chance happeneth to them all.
See, but time and chance happeneth to every man. Time and chance, according to the Most High's timing. When the Most High said it's fit and it's the right timing. That's why whenever you went out to war, Israel went to war, we always did what? We consulted to the Most High before we went to war. Because if you didn't do it, you will lose that battle. You got the go ahead from the Most High, then the priest will give the official its sanction. But if you just went out to war because you bloodthirsty and you want to kill, I don't mean you're gonna win all the time. Yeah, La Brian.
Read Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
That's right.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
That's right. So everything boils down to the timing of the Most High when he puts certain figures or people or individuals in position. Yes.
Yeah, like it reminds me of the other nation. When they go to their spiritual advisors or whatever. They say, is God with them?
Right. Right.
Yeah, we ain't bothering.
Right. Right. Because everything is based on timing, measurement of time, and the right forces in the heaven that's in your favor. All right. Okay, so let's go back to Judith, and then we're gonna close out from here.
Judith.
Now maybe I'll continue this class some other time. Maybe next week, most are willing. All right. What verse you left off in?
Let me see. I left
the 7th verse, right? Okay, read 7 again.
You read the book of
oh no, you okay? No, we're 8 now. We're 8. Yeah.
Read the book of Judah, chapter 9, verse 8. Throw down their strength in thy power, and bring down their force in thy wrath.
See, she was asking the Most High. This was a sister. She was asking the Most High. She was praying and petitioning to the Most High. Destroy the Assyrian. Bring them down. All right, go ahead.
For they have proposed to defile thy sanctuary and to pollute the tabernacle where thy glorious name rested, and to cast down with sword the horn of thy altar. Behold, their pride and send thy wrath upon their heads. Give into mine hand, which am a widow, the power that I have conceived. Smite by the deceit of my lips, the servant with the prince, and the prince with the servant. break down their stateliness by the hand of a woman.
She said, break them down by the hand of a woman. She was going to use what? Her beauty and the power of the Most High gave him to deceive and break them down. All right? And she was going to chop his head off, man. She took off the head of this Assyrian ruler. All right? Okay, go ahead.
For thy power standeth not in the multitude, nor thy might in strong men. For thou art a most high power of the afflicted.
See, the Most High is the power of the afflicted and the poor. All right, go ahead.
And helper of the oppressed, and upholder of the weak, a protector of the forlorn, a savior of them that are without hope.
See, that's who the Most High is, the power of those that are without hope. Okay, continue.
I pray thee, O most high power of my father and power of the inheritance of Israel, Lord One of the heavens and earth, creator of the waters, king of every creature, hear thou my prayer.
Hear what she said? Hear thou my prayer. She's asking the Most High to hear her prayer. So don't be afraid to petition and pray to the Most High to ask and hear your prayer. That's your duty, your obligation, your right. So the Most High could be in your favor. Okay, go ahead.
I pray thee. Verse 13. And make my speech and deceit to be their wound and stripe, who have proposed cruel things against thy covenant and thy hallowed house, and against the top of Sion, and against the house of the possession of thy children, and make every nation and tribe to acknowledge that thou art the most high, omnipotent, exclusive power of all power and might, and that there is none other that protected the people of Israel but thou.
See, and that's who's going to protect us in these last days. That's who's going to come to our defense. Okay, a lot of people can't believe and consider, ain't no spook God, but you're going to find out. All you people that stay in that, but some are spook God, you're going to find out that you cannot deliver yourself in the end of this kingdom coming down. Okay, you're going to need a higher power and force to deliver you out of this great death and tribulation that's coming upon this world. Okay, ain't your money, ain't your prestige, ain't who you know is going to save you. It's going to take a divine intervention power to deliver us out of this hell that's coming towards this country. All right, one more scripture, I'm going to close out. Let's go to the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter, and we're going to close it out. So all you people talking about, ain't no spook God, ain't no spook God coming to save us. You gonna wish you never said those words. Okay, you're gonna find out. Okay, you're gonna eat them words in the end. All right, Joel, the 3rd chapter. Joel 3 and 16.
The book of Job, chapter 3, verse 16. The Lord Most High also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem.
That's right.
And the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord Most High will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. So shall ye not know I, the Most High, am the Lord Most High, your power.
Read it again.
So shall, verse 17.
No, read 16 again. Read 16
Joel
again.
3, verse 16. The Lord Most High also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord Most High will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel.
All right, that's it. All right, so with that, I'll close up and I'll say shalom. Yes.
Can we read scripture right quick?
What is the scripture, Zechariah?
Yes, sir. Psalms 91, I'm gonna read 14 to 15.
Mhm.
It's in Psalms chapter 91, verse 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
Mhm.
He shall call upon me, and I, the Most High, will answer him.
Mhm.
I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation.
All right. Hallelujah.
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 Yes, sir.
So with that, end this class. I'll continue this probably next week, most high willing. I say shalom, shalom, lakum,
Definitely
call,
good class.
banyam,
What?
yasharala.
Needed that.
Shalom, shalom.